Fair warning. No, not fair warning. Just for a further reminder, before I play on the intro, with this video, I might give you lots of movie examples of why seeing this movie in theaters is more better than streaming service. Like, I'll give you some of years back, but just a combine of examples. So, here you go. Hey guys, so we're not reviewing a movie or trailer. I just want to give you with these opinion thoughts on with the Warner Brothers is doing all 2021 films in theaters and on HBO Max. That's a little bit of breaking news. Like, this was sent a couple hours ago. And probably with some of the movie owner theater business are not happy about it at all. Like AMC, Cinemark, Regal, or Gibson, North Park, there's like lots of movie theaters out there, all right? And so here's my thoughts with the Warner Brothers theaters and HBO Max. I mean, like, I know like Wonder Woman 1984 is starting off. I'm seeing it in theaters December 25th. Don't worry, everyone, all right? But here's like with all these other ones. Like, we know how 2020 has been a strange year for us, or a horrible year, a chaos year, or a crappy year that you're like, I want to get out of this place. I want to get out of here or something. That's how it's been for 2020. Like, we had some very bad times this year, but we could still have a future or something. So, with the 2021 of Warner Brother films with HBO Max in theaters, like, the only thing is with streaming, it's like you're at home being lazy on your couch and just watching something on a television. Like, you're not going to get enough theater experience with a streaming service. Like, imagine like, let's say, Tenet of Warner Brothers. I got to see that in theaters 8 times. I mean, I know, that seems a little jealous by all of you. Like, if you view Tenet on different streaming platforms, that's something you want to experience your mind with. Like, Christopher Nolan loves to have people's minds blown away. Like, think of Inception for an example. The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, or The Prestige, Interstellar. Or let me think of some Denis Villeneuve ones. Sicario, Blade Runner 2049, Disney ones, Frozen, Frozen 2, Moana, Tangled. Like, something with... Like, but let's just have, like, something to view an example of The Dark Knight for Warner Brothers. Like, that film is a sequel cinematic masterpiece. Like, the reason to view this screen in theaters is, like, how the way, like, the score music does. Like, you want to, like, get, like, too much goosebumps. That's how it is of viewing a movie in theaters. But with, like, theaters and HBO Max, like, if, like, people are like, I don't feel safe going because the coronavirus is still out there. Like, if you probably get like, what happens if everyone gets vaccinated? That's going to be something you're probably like, is it worth it going to theater? Is it worth it going to theater, sir? I don't know, honey. Should we go to the theaters and see it, or should we watch it on HBO Max? Like, that's just something you mostly want to get, like HBO Max might make more money than theaters for all the Warner Brothers films. Like, here's the list I can think at the top of my head for all the 2021s. Tom and Jerry, The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It, Dune, The Suicide Squad, In the Heights. Like, those are films that's going to be theaters and on HBO Max. But would movie theater owners like it? Probably not. Like, if you want some... Like, I give you the Dark Knight of a viewing example. Like, you hear explosions, like, boom. Like, that's something how cinema is all about. Pacing, that's what it's all about. Like, I'm not, like, reviewing The Dark Knight. I'm giving you examples of The Dark Knight with how viewing a movie in theaters gives you theatrical experience. Like drama movies. Like, let's think of drama. Like Let's think Godfather Part 2 for an example. Like, it's a thriller drama, right? Yes. So, like, you want to, like, hear, like, acting or something, like, great performances, like, in theaters. Like, I know Godfather Part 2 is not Warner Brothers, or I think it's, like, Paramount or something. Yeah, it's probably Paramount. I mean, I only seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one, but I'm just giving you examples. Like, if you want to hear acting or something, like viewing it in theaters gives you something with experience to watch with. Like, I know with great popular drama films to watch in theaters gives you amazing cinematic ideas, like Moonlight, Manchester by the Sea, Field of Dreams, Let Him Go, or thriller films like The Invisible Man, Halloween, like thriller horror, like horror. Like, here's something with horror of on demand. Like, if you view with horror, like we know with Conjuring 3 that's coming theaters and HBO Max, like we got combined with all the horror genre. Like with horror, like you want a view of a cinematic experience. Like imagine with like you saw like, let's say of a horror movie, for example, It 2017. Like It. Like you're sitting in a theater, like you're gonna get like jump scares or something every time like something goes close to the screen as fast as possible, like with a loud jump scare. That's when you're gonna feel like screamish or cheer, or like at the end, like it all goes cheering or something, like people get scream or like scared, laughing a lot. That's how it's something with horror films. Comedy will be something of laughter, like let's say Deadpool for an example. Like you want to view theater experience with great quality, because if you view it on TV, it's just not it's just pointless of watching it on television first. Like here's the thing with HBO Max and in theaters. Like imagine like this. I saw Wonder Woman 1984 in theaters. No, on HBO Max first, then in theaters. Like this would be like after I finish it on HBO Max, I go like, do I feel like going to the theater or do I want to be lazy watching it on television again? Like, that's why because if you watch it more times on television, like, all movie theaters could just close down forever. Like, if you view this in theaters first, then you're gonna, like, be coming out of the theater, if you love this film so much, like, this is why it's gonna give you more great theatrical experience. So, yeah, I mean, that's gonna probably be all I have. I mean, like, I am seeing Wonder Woman 1984 in theaters. With all these Warner Brother films that are doing theaters and on HBO Max, I will see all of them in theaters first, not on HBO Max first, alright? Because watching it in theaters is the word that you heard. Like music. Like, you want to hear this singing so loud. Like, you might want to sing along or dance a little. Something like that. Or, thriller films that will give you goosebumps, like biting your hands off. Or action movies. You want to hear explosion, like boom. Cinematography with great shot, great, like, stylish. Like, you want to view this in IMAX. Like Tenet, 1917. I mean, I can't wait to see how Top Gun Maverick goes. Like, because if that view's in IMAX, I want to see that in IMAX to see how the jet plane roller coaster ride is. So, that is going to be my thought with my thoughts on Warner Brothers doing HBO Max and in theaters for their movies next year. So that's all I got. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And that's literally my thoughts. So see you guys next time. Bye-bye.